No.
Yes. Again,
No, it's not.
Cassandra.
Lingo.
Lingo. Right? Lango or Lingo?
Like bingo, lingo.
I love it. What's the last name?
Smith.
Smith. I can remember that. I got you. Lingo Smith. Welcome.
Thank you so
Indeed,
much,
indeed. Where are you visiting us from?
Say that again,
I
Rashida.
actually live here in Orlando.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I live downtown Orlando.
I didn't turn it
That's
off.
a cool place to be. Yes, yes.
Are you from here?
I grew up in Florida. It's a journey. Well, I think we're getting ready to start.
Well, all right. What we need y'all to do is get up at your seat and bring the energy because it's time for the Cassandra Show!
Yes! Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cassandra Show. Y'all make some noise if you're feeling good. Woo! Listen, I hope everyone is having an amazing Tuesday. You know what I need y'all to do, right? I need you to go ahead and make some noise for my band, your band, our band, Martha's Culture! Woo! Y'all better give it up for my music director, Chris, on keys. Luke Darabone, Sunday, Anthony Don Reed on bass, and our drummer, John Hart. They are known as For the Culture. Woo! Yes! Fellas, how y'all doing?
Good.
We are so happy to see everybody in the house today. Indeed, indeed. So listen, you know what I need y'all to do next?
You know what?
For those of you who know us, you know. For those of you who are getting to know us, I need y'all to get all comfy.
Yeah.
Grab your bubbly beverage. And let's get this show started. Let's get it started. Yeah. Woo! Listen, all right, y'all. It's time for We the People, where the truth gets told. The stories hit home, and we break it all down with no sugar coating. All right, so let's get into We the People.
Come on.
That was all a cappella.
It was.
With a horn. Woo! Y'all listen, the music industry walls are shaking. A group of artists is suing Universal Music Group for allegedly exploiting them. getting them into contracts that keep them broke while the executives live large. They claim UMG uses stars like Drake as poster children for flashy success, but behind the scenes, newer artists are stuck with crumbs and zero control over their own music. Now, I do not doubt all this. Anybody doubt this?
Nope, not at all.
I mean, it's just something we kind of know about the music industry, right? Y'all, it ain't just about money. It's about power, ownership, and the industry's dirty little secrets finally coming to light. We the people say, protect the creators, not the suits. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
When I tell you the gift that God gave all of these amazing talents to write, produce, create, play instruments, act, do all of that, it's so interesting that you hear artists continuously complaining about not having the coins that they thought they were going to get. Yep. Being famous. Being famous don't necessarily mean being rich.
Speaking of coins, if we can flip to the other side.
Talk to me.
A lot of people might want to complain because they're not getting what they feel they deserve. But there is no, you must read. You must read what you're signing away before you come and complain
No,
today.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
But at the
now,
same time,
I've always said to artists who get these deals, I mean, even the night that The Voice for me, y'all know I was on NBC The Voice, right? So as soon as The Voice ended, before I could get back to my hotel, somebody was in the lobby telling me that they could courier over a contract for me to sign, that I needed to sign it tonight. And I said, this ain't my first rodeo, y'all. So anyway, I agree that artists should always make sure you have an attorney. Look over it, not your friend, not your mama, not your pastor, not the priest, not any of those people. You need to get an attorney, and preferably an entertainment attorney that can look over these contracts, because y'all, once you get in them, you do not want to be like Prince. Y'all remember? Some of y'all might be too young to remember this, but if you really remember, my folk back there in the day, Prince had slave cut into his beard because you can become a slave to the record companies. And this is what is happening. This is what it seems like they're saying. You know, you signed over your rights. You have one major artist, and then all the artists underneath are basically tax write-offs. Okay, let's move on to the next story because it happened to me. All right, so looks like the MVP at home just called the game. So reports say Savannah James is ready for LeBron to leave the court and step fully into family life. Y'all, after 20 seasons, this man done played 20 seasons. Countless trophies and more highlight reels than we can count. Y'all, the wife allegedly wants her man present and settled. No more endless travel and injuries. They've built an empire together, but now she wants to focus on the next chapter. Y'all want to know what the next chapter is? Family, peace, and watching the kids thrive. So when Savannah speaks, y'all know Bron listen, right? We the people are watching close to see if the king finally hangs up the crown for good. What does my basketball aficionados got to say?
Let's just be clear about Le Goat. The man is about to play in his 23rd NBA season.
Are you over 20 seasons?
Which is the most ever.
Wow.
So he's just racking up records and things like that. Just
really?
He's a legacy securer.
It's amazing that he still has all that energy.
Yes, he's still very much one of the top players.
That's incredible.
Yes.
Now,
so
did
he's
something
gonna break
just
that
happen
record.
to his son?
Bunny just go home though.
What just happened to little Bron? What's his
Nothing
name?
happened to him?
No.
Bronny.
Didn't they just sign him for some more money or whatever?
Yeah, he's
Talk
on the
to
Lakers.
me.
He's on the same team as his dad.
He is?
Yeah, he's playing.
So he's no longer in the, what is it called, a G League?
He is.
He's doing G League.
He's a back and forth. He's
Okay.
he's a tweener. You can do that. They can call you up.
Nice.
You could play a G League game in the morning, and they can call you up to play in a Lakers game at night.
At
it's
night?
like that. Yeah.
I love that. But
Yeah,
that gives
it
him
could
the
happen.
experience with younger you know, up-and-coming players, and then he gets to play with the pros, right?
There you go.
All right, so let's move on to this next story. We'll see what he does, because we waiting to see what Savannah says he needs to do.
Lord.
All right. Woo, y'all.
No, he
Did
needs to go to work.
she not get the memo? This next story is something else. Y'all, we're already boycotting Target, right? And now Starbucks decided to jump in and add fuel to the fire. So Blanca Lopez, a Texas mom, says she was just trying to enjoy a cute Target run with her 2 daughters and grab a horchata. Is that how you say that? Horchata? Does anybody know? Anyone? Horchata latte from the Starbucks inside. Now y'all gonna make me go to Starbucks. I mean, not really, I'm just kidding. Instead, she got a whole serving of disrespect. Blanca claims an employee wrote an offensive joke on her drink lid, targeting her and her culture. Ooh, I saw this, y'all. This is bad. Y'all, sis is Hispanic, right? And this wasn't just a bad joke. It was a straight up microaggression with extra foam on top. She says she felt humiliated, especially in front of her girls, because let's be real, when you're just trying to sip your latte, your horchata latte, and mind your own business, the last thing you need is the punchline of someone's barista tired comedy set. So we the people say, enough with these jokes. That ain't funny. You can keep the latte. We'll take our dignity to go. Do y'all know what it said? Do you see what it says?
I ain't one of
That
these
is
people.
not funny.
I want to know how it got started. in
That
the
is
first
not
place to
funny.
get
So
to
you
this
know,
point.
every time you go to Starbucks, right? They write your name or they write something on the cup, whatever. Something is supposed to be encouraging. I do not find this to be funny nor encouraging. And we have enough going on with ICE and all the immigrants and the way they're being treated that this is truly a way of saying this is the direction our country is going. And it is not a good direction. I said it. I ain't taking it back. Let's go on to the next story.
That was very
All right.
rude.
Thank you so much. A child's ICE note. This child, y'all, wrote a note in school and it went viral. So sometimes the internet hits you right in the gut like this note. A child's handwritten note to a friend about possible ICE raids is going viral again. And it's tearing folks up all over social media. The note, heartbreaking. This young soul wrote, "If ICE takes me, don't forget me. I will be in El Salvador. You're my best friend, the brother I never had. I cry every night thinking they will come for me at school." This was signed off with so much love, fear, and raw honesty, it'll make you stop in your tracks. Now, y'all, this isn't just a viral moment. It's a reality check. We got kids out here losing sleep, living in fear, and preparing for the day they might disappear from their classroom. Y'all, please tell me, what time is we alive in this world? I said, is we? What is going on in this world? I do not believe that this is the Christian way, even though we say we have a Christian administration in office right now.
One nation
I'm
under
trying
God.
to understand. We say one nation under God. Oh my God. Anyway, so just with that in mind, I want to say to all the families, everyone who's going through this and just don't know or see a way out, y'all, we are working on this thing. We are praying about this thing. And it doesn't just take prayer, it takes work. I need Congress to get up. Y'all, my cousin, the late, great John Lewis, told us to stay in good trouble before he passed away. I need y'all to stay in good trouble, Congress. We need you to stand up and do what you're supposed to be doing. Now, we know there's a big, beautiful bill that's going on, but what people are saying, it ain't nothing beautiful about this bill. Y'all need to make sure you're voting in the primary. We're gonna take a short break. Don't y'all go nowhere, because it's just getting started. We'll be right back for the counter. Take me to a praise break. Woo! get ready. From military service to comedy stages, real estate to flight school, this guy has done it all. He never sleeps. He's a force of nature who's not afraid to fail and bounce back stronger every single time. Y'all, his journey is full of grit, passion, and laughter. Today, we're diving deep into his story. Please put your hands together and help me welcome to the Lavender Couch, the one and only Mr. Lingo Smith. Hey! Lingo, lingo. Hey! Lingo, lingo, lingo. Hello. How are you? Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. Please have a seat. Yes! Lingo's in the house. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm spectacular.
I love spectacular.
Yeah.
What makes it spectacular?
I don't know. I'm just grateful for life in general.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. That was a great answer, right? Come on, that's a very good answer. So, Lingo, you've worn so many different hats.
Yeah.
Comedian, actor, veteran, real estate agent, and entrepreneur. Looking back, which part of your journey shaped your identity the most? And before you answer that, I just want to say thank you for your service.
I appreciate that.
Indeed. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right. So, what has the most?
Honestly, I feel like everything kind of plays like a instrumental part into like who I am. But the military definitely played a very pivotal part for me. You know,
Oh, I bet.
through there I got married pretty young.
Really?
Yeah, and
That's awesome.
yeah, so that was an experience and a journey in itself.
Was it really? Was she in the military as well?
She was.
She was. That's
Yeah.
awesome. We're using a lot of past tense. Do y'all hear that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not still married.
Okay. I was like, what are we missing?
Oh, okay.
You're not married anymore. I'm so sorry.
No.
Are you sad about it?
Why would I be sad?
Okay, well, there you have it. And we moving on to the next question. In such, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah,
you know
no,
that.
yeah.
So in such a tough industry where failure is common, what drives you beyond the need for success? What's the deeper purpose that keeps you fighting, Lingo?
Just realizing that like we all have a reason to be here.
Yes.
And I actually just posted something today. I was just like, keep taking action until what you want to happen happens.
Ooh.
Right? And I think
I
that's
like
what
that.
yeah. Like cause the truth is we can all talk like we got this thing figured out, but we really don't. Like we just out here just trying things, making plans,
Yes.
experiment with ideas. And,
Yes.
Yeah, and then if it don't work, you just pivot from it.
I love the pivot
Yeah.
because, you know, it doesn't always work and you got to have a plan B.
Yeah, you could have a plan B, or you could just like go all in and be resilient with plan A.
Bam. I was just about to say, now, when I was on NBC The Voice, that was my thing. They asked me, so what is your plan B? I said, my plan B is my plan A.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to this next question. Having come from the military, how has that experience influenced not just your humor, but your view on life's hardships and resilience?
You know, it has a lot to do with it because I had a really unique military experience. I actually did basic training twice.
How?
I failed the first time.
Really?
That is
If
what
at
happened.
first you don't get it right, try again?
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
what
even know you could do basic training twice.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's like, yeah. Really? Okay, and how was that experience?
It was hard. Like it was.
Was it harder the first time or second time?
I can't even tell you how it was the second time. The second time wasn't even a real experience. Okay, so like I did it the first time, and then really what happened was I got into a fight, and
Oh, well, tell the truth and shame the devil.
yeah. All right, the noises is ridiculous. That is crazy. Okay. But yeah, so I got into a fight, and long story short is they restarted me, and I kind of was just like, hey, I gave it all I had the first go round. So they made me this thing called a SME, which is a subject matter expert, just because I did the whole experience.
Stop it.
The first time, yeah. And
Like a professional student in college.
yeah, pretty much. You know.
Okay, I got you. Wait a minute, who's the comedian? Is it me or you?
Yeah, I'm just. You got jokes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got jokes and bars. So let's move on to this next question.
Yeah.
At what point did you stop seeing comedy as just a passion and realize it was the only way you could truly connect with people?
So like my whole life, people always be like, "Yo, you got like this unique tone to your voice. Like you got like in the way that I would view and dissect certain things. Like they'd be like, yo, you should do comedy," and I would always shrug it off like, "Nah, I'm cool."
I like that. Nah. Okay, so give us a joke or part of your stand-up where your voice is like the main focus.
You said give you a part where my voice.
Yes. Do you have like a stand-up piece that you can do for us? And it's like you focus mainly on the sound of your voice too.
Well, I kind of do it just naturally throughout, like.
Really?
You know, yeah, like with certain inflections that I do, like just because that's how I am when I talk. You know, like I don't know how to really explain that. You know?
It's just natural,
Like
right?
there's this one bit I got where I started off and I'm like, yeah, so I'm a veteran of the United States Army, and you know, due to my job, I shot a lot of people. I was a photographer. That's what I was.
Okay.
And that's because that was my real job.
Really? In
Yeah.
the military?
I was a photographer.
The SME job was a photographer?
No, that was what I
That was
wasn't.
something different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you were just very valuable in the military. I love that.
Yeah.
What branch were you in?
Army.
The Army. Y'all do more in the morning than how many people in the world? Everybody.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
we love the Army. So turning your real estate videos into comedy was pure genius, right? What made you come up with such a brilliant idea?
It was pretty natural. Like, it was hard for me to be serious. Like, I don't know. So I got lucky, to be honest with you. I came into real estate end of 2021, early 2022. And it was when they dropped the interest rates, like, really low. So, like, you could just be in Walmart and somebody would bump into you, be like, I'm trying to buy a house. Like,
You see everybody was trying to buy?
everybody. So, like, my first month in real estate, I had sold 1.5 million.
That's amazing.
It was lucky. Like, it was.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with some luck.
Yeah.
I call it blessings, but luck is okay.
Yeah, so at the time, so I took it as like, you know, maybe this is what I should do with my life. And I ended up like, how should I keep this train rolling? So they tell you put out content, and naturally I was just put out comedy. The comedy would be in my sketches. And I think I did one sketch where I had this client and I was trying to sell him a house, and I was showing the juxtaposition between people with good credit and bad credit. So I took the guy with the bad credit to the trailer park, and like you could just see like there was gunshots going off. But I care about my job so much. I say ignore the gunshots. This home is for you.
Yes.
Right? Roaches on the wall.
Everything. You sold it.
Don't worry about the roaches. You know, it's fine.
There's a home for everybody.
Even the roaches.
Stop it.
Even the roaches.
That is quite funny. Thank you very much, Lingo. So how did it shift your business positively when you added comedy to selling? Did we go from 1.5 to 3.0?
Yeah. It really did go up. And my clients started to become more cool too, because they're like, I liked what you did, and then, you know. But it came to a certain point where I was like, all right, I need to burn the boats and just, yeah.
Burn the boats?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You never heard that saying before?
I haven't.
Burn the boats. Basically, I mean, I don't know where it originated from, but essentially it means you cut off. Everybody dies on the ocean, and you just
got rid of the Marines.
you stay on the land. You can't go back to where you came from.
You can't.
All the boats are gone.
The boats are gone.
You stay on the land or die.
And what is that called again?
Burn the boats.
Burn the boats.
I'm not the only one who heard of burn the boats.
Anybody else heard of burn the boats?
You never burned the
No,
boat?
we could have said that when they were taking us from Africa,
Oh,
but
that is wild.
Come on.
you know, please burn the boats.
That is
Burn them out. Listen,
yeah,
so
that's
let's talk about mental health. Mental health is often overlooked in the entertainment world.
Yeah.
How do you protect your emotional well-being while constantly pushing the boundaries of creativity and success? How do you stay sane?
I'm insane. I don't.
You're inside of sane or you're insane?
I feel like at times I'm insane. Like I don't. I'm serious. Like I don't really. What the heck is normal? If you think about it, like what is? Like, I feel like a lot of times we wear this facade for people. Like, oh yeah, I'm normal, or oh I do what theoretically makes sense to the population. But honestly,
So normal is subjective.
it is. It is. Like if you think about it.
If you
like,
think about it, it is.
and I think.
Emotional, damn it.
What? Okay.
Lingo, when I tell you we appreciate you stopping by and we wish you continued success, everybody go check out Lingo on social media. And if there's a show nearby, go and support.
Yes,
To all-
lingocomedy.com.
You heard him,
Right.
lingocomedy.com.
You can follow me on Bing.
Follow him on Bing, B-I-N-G.
No, BEING.lingo.
B-E-I-N-G.
Yep. There we go.
Okay, not B-I-N-G-O. You got that?
That's it.
All right, listen to our viewers. We love y'all, and we will be back here tomorrow at 7. Don't be late for the culture. Get us out of
All
here.
right now.
Don't
Come
be
on,
late.
everybody just scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Because we've got so much more exclusive content for you right here only on the Sandra Show.